Oh my god, they have little marshmallows in them. Holy crap. That is awesome. Welcome to another episode of Inspired Content. I'll be taste testing some things again. This time we're doing a variety of Goldfish dessert flavors. So I'll be giving some of those a try and giving my thoughts and ideas on those. And I'll see you on the other side. Let's see, we've got s'more. That's probably going to be pretty hefty. Fudge brownie. Strawberry shortcake. These are just honey. That's not a bad one to start with. These are cinnamon. These are vanilla cupcake. Ugh, it's gonna be rich. Alright, so let's start with so honey. Honey, huh? Alright, so that's sort of just the graham cracker, yeah. It's interesting that they're not the usual puff. They're like they're almost like the Teddy Grahams you had when you were little. Did you have? I don't know if you had those, but there's almost, I mean, it's just a cracker at that point. But I like that they're not overly sweet. But I mean, you've probably seen the other videos I've done of taste tests here, and seeing that I'm kind of a lightweight on the heavy sugar stuff. And this one's a cinnamon, which I'm kind of hopeful for. Ah, they're very similar to the honey ones. And again, they're not overly sweet, which is really nice. I'm impressed, but I'm not tasting much cinnamon. There's a little one there. It's like a graham cracker. That's really all it is. Oh, they're all going for that graham cracker look, I guess. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I think it can get sickly sweet after a little too much, but it has a very freeze-dried strawberry in it kind of flavor. It's kind of nice. Well done. Well done. I like that. It's not something I'd say you'd eat the whole bag in a sitting, but that's me, so. Let's try fudge brownie. Did not expect that. It's an interesting chocolate. It's a very chocolate pudding. I wouldn't call it fudge. I'd say it's like a custard or a almost like the homemade hot chocolates kids used to get made on the stovetop at home with real milk and. That's pretty good. It's not a sickly sweet, like, chocolate sugar taste. It's a nice chocolate custard or something. That was really nice. I could see eating a lot of that. I won't, because it would make me sick, but those are nice. Alright, so this is vanilla cupcake. I'm not super excited about this, but maybe I'll be wrong. I was a little surprised by the chocolate there. No. It's that same sickly sweet overkill icing flavor. I don't know whose idea of what a cake should taste like that is, but oy, not very good. I don't like that. It's terrible. Alright. And the last one is s'mores. Is it multiple colors? You mix them? I have a chocolate. Oh my god, they have little marshmallows in them. Holy crap. That is awesome. Well done. Well done, Goldfish. You impressed me. Little Goldfish marshmallows. You guys are my heroes. Okay, so let's see if I can get this out here. Alright, so we've got a chocolate one, a graham cracker one, and a marshmallow fish. Put the marshmallow fish in between the two of them. We've got a little marshmallow s'more sandwich. Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest, no part of that says, ooh, that tastes like a nice freshly fire roasted s'more. I like the fact that it comes in 3 parts though. We could get a little bit more of the fudge. If you could get the fudge flavor to go in, there we got the fudge. Get fudge brownie in place of the chocolate for that, and maybe do something like the cinnamon ones for the graham cracker in there, and you'd be well on your way to making it right. The Goldfish crackers, specifically the graham flavors, and start with, in no particular order, honey. I gave a 6.3 out of an 8.7. Not really any really obvious taste to me other than like a graham cracker. Cinnamon, I gave a 7.1 out of an 8.8, and that was, cinnamon was, I mean, it had a more of a presence than the honey, but it still just tasted like a graham cracker to me. It wasn't like a super cinnamony. I think I was expecting something like a snickerdoodle or something, and I think that would have been a good one. The strawberry shortcake, I gave an 8.1 out of a 9.4, and I did like that taste that's sort of like a freeze-dried berry in there, and that was kind of good. Fudge brownie, I gave an 8.2 out of an 8.8, and that's just because that was, quite honestly, my favorite out of the whole batch, I think. Flavor-wise, I think that was a distinct chocolate taste that's not the traditional, like, cheap chocolate taste or even expensive candy bar taste. It was, the fudge brownie was, it had that hint that said it was made in somebody's oven into it, and it's just like, how they got that flavor, I don't know, but whatever they did it right. Vanilla cupcake. This is the Goldfish crackers equivalent of the birthday cake, which was just, I gave it a 3.2 out of a 7.1. I don't like it. It wasn't quite burn it in a fiery pit. It was a little bit better than that, but not by much. And the last one was s'mores. I gave that a 6.4 out of a 7.2. And I think the thing I liked most about it was the fact that they did it in 3 parts. Unfortunately, each of those 3 parts tasted pretty much exactly the same. They didn't have much flavor on their own, which was unimpressive. Like I said earlier, the fudge brownie mixed with the honey graham And if they just did the marshmallow on top of that, that would be a step up, and that would be a great set. But I really do love the fact that they went to the trouble to make little marshmallows in the shape of fish, and they had the two other colors to make it so that you assemble a s'more, and I really like that. That worked really well. It shows a creativity, and I like creativity and inspired ideas in here, so let's move into some ideas these inspired. I would love to see a French toast. Do something like a French toast flavored goldfish cracker, and that would be kind of fun. If we're going to talk about French toast, let's talk about doing something with a maple flavor, like a maple vanilla, or waffles with maple syrup. A maple. Okay, yeah. So I'm from New Hampshire, right next door to Canada and Vermont, where a lot of that comes from. But if you've never had real maple, you're missing out, man. Chocolate orange. I think it's something you don't see enough of, that combination. You get a lot of like chocolates and cherries or chocolate and strawberry, but chocolate orange. I bet you could pull one of those off really well in here. Butterscotch. I really think that would be a unique thing. You don't see a lot of that going on around in flavors, and I think it would be something to set them aside, outside of the usual tracks that everybody else uses up. This one might be a little tricky to pull off, but if you can do it, I would love to see somebody do this. Is take something like a cookied, like a sugar cookie goldfish, or like the grams that we've got here, and see if you can set them up to have like a chewy gummy backing, just like a thickened gelled jam on the back of it, and that would be, that would be great. I bet you, I don't know how you would package it so that it doesn't mess up the rest of the cracker, but there's something there if you can figure that out. With all the little fishies and the varieties of flavors, do something like the bean boozled thing that a lot of people are into. Is get a sort of like a roulette, a 6 compartment container with 6 different flavors, completely unmarked. They all look the same, and gotta figure out which one you got, or something to that effect. I think that could be just as much fun, and I think it would be something people would have fun doing at parties, where it's not a dessert thing necessarily. You could do some of the other goldfish flavors, but I think as a party game and snack, it's not super sweet, it's not super sugary, so it's something you can do more of, whereas like handfuls of jelly beans could kind of get sickly fast. But goldfish crackers, they're a snack. You can do as many as you want on that score. Alright, so those were the ideas for the goldfish crackers. I'll see you next time.